One more group shot, okay? All right, girls, gather around here for one more group shot. We got 10 minutes until rehearsal, and Aunt Sarah will not be kept waiting. Everybody, let's go. Come on, girls, come on. Let's go. We only got about 9 minutes. Come here, line up just like this. All right, close to them. Make like a fence. Right. Why the gap? Oh, where's Holly?
I'm sorry I'm late, Sarah. I got caught in traffic.
Models are supposed to stop traffic, Holly, not be stopped by it. Now, go on, get in. Tom needs to take the picture.
All right, girls, now remember to smile. Now, we can't sell some kind of swimwear if you're not happy. Ah, that's better.
Holly, you're strapped.
Where have you been?
Where have I been? I've been out and about.
Oh.
Where have you been?
Right here.
And it's so hot out there.
I know. Roth called from New York with 2 important matters.
Roth, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I know. Now, he wants you to see a George Crowley. He'll be in here Saturday at 4:30. Wants you to stay with him.
Who's George Crowley?
Well, seems like he's a diamond merchant. He'll be carrying $2 million in uncut stones.
Slick knows I don't do bodyguard work.
Well, he said you'd say that, so I'm supposed to tell you that this guy's a real dear gambling buddy of his, and he doesn't want anything to happen to him on Desert Inn property.
This is not us. The second time this week. Okay, no problem.
Okay, no problem. The guy's bringing in $2 million in gems, no problem. Aren't you just a little bit curious?
No? What else you got?
Well, Roth wants you to see a Sarah Bancroft on the double.
Sarah Bancroft, isn't she the one who designs the clothes?
She's practically a legend. All the beautiful women she's dressed were put end to end.
Be quite a picture, wouldn't it?
Yeah, good point. She's in business for herself right now with swimwear. She's introducing a new line Saturday in a fashion show.
Okay, I'll go see her.
Okay, she's really a nice person. Everybody loves her.
Well, if she's such a nice person, why does she want to see me?
Ah, good point. She's at the Desert Inn.
Ah, that's a good point. That's where I'll be.
Okay.
Want to buy some wallpaper? Looking real good.
Get the lipstick off you.
Right.
Son, I don't want to see stripes on you when you're wearing my suits. This is not a peep show, young man.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm not peeping. I
Well,
wouldn't think of peeping.
What do you want?
My name is, Tanner.
Oh, well, you're younger than I expected.
Well, you caught me on one of my better days.
Philip Roth says you're very competent. Is that true?
Well, you can't argue with Slick now, can you?
Well, how much do you charge?
Well, $200 a day plus expenses, if I take the case.
Oh, cocky, hmm?
Careful.
And fast, I hope. I want you to clear up this whole matter immediately.
Well, what exactly is this matter, ma'am?
Today, it was a 5-foot length of pipe that accidentally fell off the roof. Yesterday, one of my girls went riding. There was a gunshot. The horse shied and threw her. And the day before that, Rita Mason's car brakes failed, and she ran into a lamppost and broke her ankle.
Sounds like your girls are unusually accident-prone.
Today was no accident, Mr. Tanner. There was a man up on that roof. Unless one of my girls has stepped on toes.
Or somebody's trying to persuade you to cancel your fashion show.
Exactly. They're trying to terrorize us.
Well, we can't have that. It's bad for business.
Then I assume you will accept the case.
Sure. Is there somebody involved with these accidents who I could talk to?
Yes, Rita Mason. She's out by the pool. You can't miss her. She's the one in the cast.
Okay. Because of the light pole she hit.
Yes.
I sing all of you.
Oh, my, he is a charmer.
Well, maybe I should sign in.
Be my guest. Oh, so you're Dan Tanner. I've heard about you.
I don't believe a word of it.
Pity. Sit down.
I just have a second. Sarah said something about you had an accident with your car?
Oh, yeah, the brakes. All I can tell you is that it was okay the night before. It is kind of an old clunk, though.
Yeah. Where is it now?
It's at a place called Manny's Garage over on...
Yeah, I know, man.
Okay, well, now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about you. How do you like me so far? Dan!
Holly! Hey, how you doing?
Oh, fine. Story of my life. How are you?
Oh, how long's it been? When'd you get in town?
Just a couple of days.
Why haven't you called me?
Well, Sarah's had us in protective custody ever since the accident started. Well, some accident. Some guy's up on the roof throwing pipe torpedoes at us, for God's sake.
Were you here when the accident happened?
I wasn't, but she was. I was. There was a guy up on the roof, but he disappeared.
Yeah. Did you tell the police about it?
Of course I did. They asked me what he looked like. I couldn't tell them. He had a mustache, I think. But I don't know. He was so far away.
So, how long's it been?
2 years, 3 months, and 10 days. But who's counting?
Well, you look real good.
You don't look so bad yourself. Do you have plans for dinner tonight?
Yeah. I'll pick you up at 8:30.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I'm really sorry about your foot there.
Oh, thanks. Come around sometime when the competition's not so fierce. 2 years, 3 months, and 10 days. That's quite a long torch you're carrying, honey.
Downtown Investigations.
Binzer, I'm on the strip, and I think I'm wagging a tail, a gold Ford sedan.
No kidding, somebody's following you?
Well, I'm not towing the guy. Yeah, call Nelson at Metro, have him run a make on a Nevada plate, Robert Adam 449, just in case.
Robert Adam 44... Oh, man, I just typed that on a police record.
Then meet me at Manny's Garage. Remember the bit we pulled on Big Ed and Aspo?
You mean a car bit?
Yeah, we're gonna do it again to the gold sedan.
Great. Great. Okay, I'll meet you at Manny's. I'll be there. I'll be on time. Okay, bye.
Hey, Manny, give it a rest.
I'll give it a rest, all right. It's the last time I'll take a job after some bozo already stripped the threads. I'm a mechanic, not a magician.
Listen, you gonna talk to me, or do I take my teaper to somebody else next time?
Dan, why didn't you say it was you?
Hey, Manny.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, you got Rita Mason's car around here somewhere?
Oh, yeah, sure. Right over here.
This one, huh?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
The brakes went out.
Brakes, huh? Master seal could have broken, leaked the brake fluid.
Maybe.
You don't think so?
No. I think it had some help.
Thanks, Manny.
Sure thing.
See you next week for a tune-up.
Be sure you call for an appointment.
Yeah.
You all right? Yeah. I'm sorry. I blew it. I should have got the roadblock. I'm sorry.
It's all right. We'll get another shot at him. Word sure got around it fast time on this case, didn't it?
Yeah. Can I get you a lift back to your car?
At least you get your thanks.
Bancroft is feeling the pressure. Oh, Roy, this is your boss, George Crowley.
Don't you think it's a little dangerous standing around talking like this in front of God and everybody? We aren't even supposed to arrive until Saturday, you know.
Well, that's what Roth and Tanner think. But nobody here knows me, so I'll just stay out of sight. You'd better. Tanner's no dummy. I found it out myself this afternoon. Oh, Roth wouldn't send me a stiff to protect my diamonds. Don't worry about it. Everything's going along as planned. Come on, let's have a drink, huh? Come on.
So why'd you come back?
Oh, Hollywood was such a bummer.
That's it? Hollywood was a bummer? That's the only reason?
Well, I found out that the only thing worse than my singing is my acting. So I guess I'll just stick with modeling. But the days of frantically running all over town trying to make 3 sessions a day are long gone.
Well, you still have Sarah's fashion shows, right?
Yeah?
Then what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
Do I have any suggestions?
Come on, Dan. You don't have to let me down easy. I'm the one that took the walk, remember?
Yes, I do remember.
I know how you feel.
You do? Why don't you tell me?
Listen, Dan, I've made a lot of mistakes, but I've never made the same one twice. Could we try again? I promise.
Wrong number. It really is, I promise you.
Dad? Hello?
There's your shower.
Holly, it's Sarah. My dear, would you do me a favor?
I'll try. What do you need?
Well, it's the pictures from this morning's session. They're on my desk at the workroom. I have to meet with a buyer tonight, and it would help to have the layout.
Where's Tom? Can't you pick him up?
No, Tom is busy on a photo session at the Riviera.
Okay, I'll go get them.
Oh, you're a dear. Thank you, Holly.
You're not going to believe it.
You're probably right.
I have to run over to Sarah's workshop and pick up some photographs.
I don't believe it.
Now.
Now?
Yeah,
now. Then and my taxi service is very reasonable, so
I'm sure.
why don't you let me ride you over there? Okay?
Okay.
Okay? We have to go now?
Now.
No?
Now.
Let's go.
Man.
Got your key? Just get these pictures and get out of here.
Okay. I can find them somewhere.
Smell smoke?
It's out. I put it out. It's out.
Tom, what happened? Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I guess. I finished the picture session early, and I came back here to get some glossies. I smell smoke.
Dan, this is Tom Bancroft, Sarah's nephew. He's handling the publicity for the show.
You're Dan Jana, huh? Well, I'm glad Aunt Sarah hired you, because this stuff's got to stop.
You think this fire was set deliberately?
I don't know.
It's dead. I'll call the fire department arson squad. You stay here till they get here. I'll see you back at Sarah's room at the DI.
Sure.
You all right? Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Well, the arson squad's at the workshop, and Tom's on his way back to the hotel. Well, an evening, Miss Stetson. A little business, a little pleasure, a little food, a little wine, a little laughter, a fire. Forgot how much fun we used to have together.
Well, thank you, Mr. Tanner. And just what are you trying to say that you're trying so hard not to say?
Well, what I'm trying to say is, I mean, the thing I'd like to say is, I'm not saying this very well, am I?
No.
Oh, I almost forgot. How you doing?
Oh, Gardenia. Oh, you remembered.
Well, gardenias are hard to forget.
Among other things.
Yeah, among other things.
Listen, Dan, if you're going to go talk detective talk with Sarah, then I'm going to go to my room and take a bubble bath and pamper myself. I'll leave the door unlocked, okay?
Oh, you know, that sounds terribly daring. So just take a second.
That's the girl that saw me throw the pipe off the roof.
She could identify you. She'd have done it by now.
If she sees me again, she might remember. I don't think I want to take that chance.
Who can be doing these obscene things?
Well, Sarah, it's obvious that you have an enemy somewhere. Now think about it. Who would stand to benefit if you failed?
I don't know.
Everything Sarah's got's tied up in this fashion show Sunday. Every cent she could ever save, every dime she could ever borrow.
What he's trying to tell you, dear boy, is that if I had any ideas, I would have told you long ago. Maybe I should just forget the fashion show.
It's the selling season.
You can't wait for it all to come around again. It's now or not at all.
I'd like to see you hang in there. There's one thing we all seem to agree on. No one has a motive. That's starting to bug me. See you later.
Bellman saw a man on terrace. When the guy ran across the lawn, his back was to him.
Hey. You all right?
No. Dan. Whoever he is, we'll get him.
Better hope to God that you get to him before I do.
We've been investigating some accidents at Sarah Bancroft's show. Now, Benzer tells me you're working for her. You have anything else to tell me?
Told you everything you know. Why don't you take over? I'm gonna go.
Benzer, don't worry, he'll be okay. Let me fill you in. The arson squad is checking on a fire at Sarah's showroom.
Excuse me, did you get anything on the license plate check on that gold car that was following Dan?
Mm-hmm. Registered to 1 Henry Gates. He showed a New Jersey driver's license with an Atlantic City address.
Let me guess. Paid in cash, no local address.
That's right. He left the car in the lot last night. And nobody at the rental agency can describe him.
Great.
That's enough, boys. Take it down. This show's been canceled.
Take a break.
What's going on here?
Sarah's canceling the show.
Is that true?
After last night? I'm so very sorry, Mr. Tanner. Dan, Holly was really a beautiful young person. And I know what it feels like to lose someone you truly care for.
Thank you, Sarah. But Holly wouldn't want you to quit. She knew how much this show meant to you.
I don't think you realize what a difficult decision this was. I mean, to discard a dream I've had for so long.
I just can't believe that you'd throw away all you've worked so hard for. I mean, it just doesn't sound like the same Aunt Sarah I've known all my life.
Sarah, why don't you think it over? I'll tell you one thing, I'm not gonna quit. Hi, Vince.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Mr. Linsford at the mortuary is waiting to see you. And B asked me to remind you that the diamond dealer Roth wanted you to take care of. He's going to be here at 4:30.
Yeah, Crowley. By 9 o'clock, I'll meet him.
Okay. Anything I can do for you?
What'd you hear from the fire department?
Nothing. Not a thing.
Why don't you help me check the backgrounds on those girls?
Okay, but all the competitors came up clean so far.
Check it again. Maybe we missed something. This thing just doesn't make any sense. See you later.
Yeah. I got some prints I got to develop this morning, Sarah. You mind if I see you later?
Run along, dear boy. I'll just sit here a while.
Kick is up and it's good. Score now reads Stag Sport, Bison 6.
Then here's a replay of that fast run of O'Donnell's. Now, right here's the key move.
Well, I hope you got a good reason for being here. What's on your mind?
You said nobody'd be hurt.
Accidents happen, kid.
Last night? That was an accident?
So I'm told.
Well, did they tell you Aunt Sarah was canceling the show?
Coffee? Oh, she'll reconsider. Won't she?
I want out.
Tom now. You should have thought about that before you laid $75,000 in IOUs on me in that Atlantic City game.
I'll pay him.
Oh, it's too late, Tom. The ship has sailed. It's a long swim. Those waters, they're filled with sharks. Anything else?
Well, Tana knows about him. The girl talked to him.
Well, now, if she'd have given him a description, he'd have given it to the cops, and they'd have put out an APB.
You don't understand. Tana had a thing for Holly Stinson. He's going to keep coming after you, and he's not going to give up.
He'll give up. Tom, let us worry about Tana. Now, you just be sure that there's a pretty fashion show going on with all those eye-catching ladies in their cute little swimming suits when we officially arrive.
And don't forget your camera, kid. They give you that aura of success. God knows you need it. Kid, goodbye. What are we gonna do about Tana?
I want him dead. That boy is right. Tana is gonna keep coming, and I don't want him in the way this afternoon.
How do you want it done?
We're gonna give Mr. Tanner the opportunity to think that he can get his girlfriend's murderer.
Tanner.
Dan, Sarah Bancroft. I've changed my mind about the show. I'm not a quitter.
I didn't think you were, Sarah.
But I do need some advice. A man just phoned here and said to bring $50,000 to the Yucca campground by 3 this afternoon, or my show would never go on.
Well, what did you tell him?
Well, nothing. He hung up.
Okay, I'll handle it.
Oh, Dan, I don't want you to get into trouble.
The guy on the phone must be the one who killed Holly. Now, I want him, Sarah.
Well, be careful. Be careful.
in the street dressed like that, you'll get arrested.
Yeah, they ruined my pants. Don't worry, Ben's brought me a change.
How is it?
Well, they say in the Westerns, it's just a flesh wound, partner.
Why didn't you call me?
Because I didn't want you to scare him off.
Well, from the looks of things, they don't scare too easily.
No.
Well, even if you pick them out of the mug book, the chances of us finding them before Sarah's show are very remote. Now, Dan, I talked to the fire chief. And that fire in the workroom was probably the result of arson. With all things being considered, I may have to cancel her show.
Dave, you can't just pull the rug out from under her like this.
But there will be a lot of people there. Another accident could be an absolute disaster.
Dave, everything Sarah has is riding on this show. And I'm not just talking about money. Everything she ever dreamed of, worked for all her life. You cancel this show and you're canceling Sarah Bancroft.
Okay. I'll put a couple of plainclothesmen on it. And I will ask hotel security to give them all the people that we can use. But if you're wrong, you're behind in a sling.
Well, I'll just have to sleep on my stomach for a while, right? Hey, Dave, these bushwhackers who shot me probably think I'm dead, so let's just keep it that way, all right?
Fine. So I'll order some lilies. Just in case.
Just in case what?
Just in case they make it the next time.
Now, this is a floor plan of the Desert Inn lobby. The desk, elevators, and the front entrance. Now, the Bancroft show will start at 4 o'clock in the pool area and last for about an hour. Every guard in the hotel will be in that pool area.
Yeah, but, what if they're not?
Are you kidding? With Tanner dead, they may even call in some off-duty cops to help.
I don't know. It's strange. There's been nothing on radio or TV about Tanner.
Well, they probably haven't found the body yet. But they must know that he's missing. Now, are we all squared away about the timing?
Yeah.
Security expects me to arrive at 4:30. But in fact, I'll be here a half hour earlier, so there won't be any guards in the lobby to protect me. Now, Gates will come up on me at the desk.
I'll take the key at gunpoint, unlock the case from your wrist, head out to the chopper. Roy here already have the motors running.
Just make sure you make it look good.
Yeah.
I'll be screaming about the inadequate security and calling my insurance company for the $2 million.
What on earth happened? You're limping.
Well, some of your friends at the Yucca Springs campgrounds were more interested in a pound of flesh than $50,000.
Oh, how terrible.
Well, they didn't get either one. How are things going here?
Well, 2 of my young ladies have resigned.
They get cold feet?
Oh, we'll get along somehow.
I see they beefed up security.
Oh, yes, isn't it wonderful? The hotel turned over the entire security force. You know, Tom will be so pleased. He's asked them for guards all week long, and they wouldn't give them to him. Not until your friend, Lieutenant Nelson, said he was short-handed did we get them.
You say Tom has been asking for more security all week?
Yes, he's so concerned, you know, so loyal.
Yeah, where is Tom now?
Well, he's back in the office. He left some sort of lens that... Dan?
Dan.
What's the matter, Tom? You look like you just saw a dead man.
No, you just startled me, that's all.
I want to talk to you, Tom.
What about?
About an itch I've been trying to scratch. That just won't go away.
I don't understand.
Questions, Tom. Questions. Like how someone would know that your photo session was going to be near that rooftop. Where Vicky was riding so they could spook her horse. or how they knew it was Rita Mason's car they were tampering with and not somebody else's. And then we had a fire. The arson squad is investigating, but it looks like it was deliberately set. And if it was, how did the arsonist get in here, Tom? Because there's no sign of forced entry. You know what it looks like to me? It looks like somebody on the inside was passing information to somebody on the outside.
Hey, now, wait a minute. You're not saying that I'm...
I thought about you, Tom, but I just didn't float. I mean, why would you want to hurt Sarah?
I wouldn't, Dad. Believe me.
Unless the idea was not to hurt Sarah, but to create a diversion. So all the Desert Inn guards would be out by the pool guarding the swim fashion show, while George Crowley waltzes into the lobby with $2 million in diamonds.
Crowley? Who's Crowley? I gotta get back to the hotel.
It's not polite to interrupt, Tom. And we haven't discussed Holly yet.
And now, the Sun Goddess medley. Without this stunningly simple swimsuit inspired by the golden Aztec sun. Brett Lane in a creation called Sun Goddess. Now we have Melinda modeling what I call desert rainbow. Note the splash of vibrant colors. Thank you, Melinda. Isn't she lovely? Incidentally, these suits are marvelous for travel. They fit into your coin purse. Now we have Stephanie wearing spring flowers. The bright colors are designed to take your breath away. Thank you, Stephanie. By the way, with my suit, one size fits all. Of course, the larger the girl, the smaller the bikini. The next suit is very provocative. It's worn by Tanya, and it's guaranteed to make men stop and look. Don't you agree? You will note that all our swimwear is made from the latest synthetics. The high French cut is stunningly attractive. You know, isn't it remarkable that only one of these girls has had an appendectomy? Or haven't you noticed? Oh, this is our multi-purpose suit, worn by Cynthia. It can take you to the beach and then right on to the disco. Isn't she fabulous?
Investigations.
Yeah, I want you to track down Nelson. Have him swing by the Sun Goddess swimwear and pick up Tom Bancroft. Then have him come over to the Desert Inn.
Important?
$2 million worth.
Now, Mr. Dan Town is supposed to meet me here. I'm a bit early.
Just keep still, and nobody say a word. Now give me the key.
I don't have a key.
Suit yourself? You want to die?
All right.
Mr. Cohen, Mr. Bert Cohen, please hold hotel operator.
You weren't in this alone. 2 men shot at me.
You'll get nothing out of me.
You killed Holly. I'll get all you've got to give.
Stop. I had to. I was hooked.
Who ordered you?
Crowley.
Really?
Call security.
Did Nelson pick up the pieces out there?
Yeah. He picked up Tom Bancroft, too.
Are you going to tell Sarah that Tom was the inside man?
Not now. This is her day. Let's let her have it.